Okay, so we have a big breaking news coming out. The leader of North Korea, Kim Jong-un, has ordered the deployment of North Korean troops to Russia in a show of military support, formally notifying Moscow of the decision. All right, let's stop here for a second. So Kim Jong-un today, April 27, 2025, announced the deployment of soldiers. Here's the thing, guys. These soldiers has been deployed months ago. All right, so he's making the announcement today. So again, it is a breaking news announcement from the leader of North Korea. We're gonna see what's going on with all this here. Also, we have an urgent message by Ukrainian leader Zelenskyy about Kursk region. Now, Kursk region is inside Russia. It's a very important territory, and it seems like there's going to be some big things to come in that region. That's the reason Kim Jong-un is announcing more deployment. He did send some soldiers last year, and it seems like there's a possibility a lot of those soldiers possibly out. Now he's announcing the second batch. All right, so we're gonna see what's going on here, guys. Before I start, for those of you that want to send us letters, a prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. And let's see what's going on here. North Korea has confirmed for the first time the deployment of military equipment and troops to Russia in their war against Ukraine, announcing their participation in the liberation, there you go, Kursk, under Article 4 of the North Korean-Russian Treaty on Comprehensive Strategic Partnership, signed in June of 2024, so last year. Article 4 of the treaty states that should either nation be put in a state of war by an armed invasion, the other will provide military and other assistance with all means in its possession without delay, in accordance with Article 51 of the UN Charter and the laws of the DPRK and the Russian Federation. So again, allies. So this is like, I wouldn't say it's similar to Article 5, NATO alliance, but it's, you know, backing up their allies. If I get hit, I need your backup. I need equipment. I need missiles. I need possibly troops. So that's what's going on here, guys. So, but we already know this. We already know that soldiers has been deployed. North Korean soldiers has been deployed. So a lot of people are saying, some people say, I'm confused. I thought he already sent soldiers. He has. He has, guys. So we're going to get to all this and see what's really going on. North Korea said, yes, we are sending soldiers to fight for Russia. All right. North Korea finally admitted Kim Jong-un ordered soldiers to join Russia's war in Ukraine, claiming they made an important contribution to liberating Russian land. This is the first official admission from Pyongyang, that's the capital of North Korea, Pyongyang, that its forces are directly involved in the war. So I guess it took Kim Jong-un almost a year to announce it. Hey, by the way, we sent soldiers out there. You guys are not aware, but it's kind of strange because even during 2020, you guys already know what happened in 2020, right? That the lockdown and all that type of stuff. You had all these countries just putting their numbers of people that were catching the C-19, except for North Korea. They didn't put no numbers. They said theirs was 0. All right. So again, North Korea have a different way of dealing with the world. They want to separate themselves from us, and it's, you know, they strict. Put it like that. All right. So talking about Kursk, Zelenskyy put out a message saying, okay, all right, so I want to put a message out. So you have Ukrainian soldiers out there in Kursk. All right, there was, man, what's that name? They went inside that territory, and yeah, so they've been there for, I think, over a year. or almost a year, and Russia leader Vladimir Putin came out and said that if they don't leave, they will be out, wiped out. So Kim Jong-un announced that he's going to be sending soldiers, and Zelenskyy needs to think twice because he needs to get those soldiers out of there. Our military continues to operate in the Kursk and Belgorod regions. We maintain our presence in the Bear Country, Pokrovsk, or other directions in Donetsk region. I thank our warriors for resilience. Incredible job. So we are keeping all our positions strong so that we have every opportunity for proper diplomacy. Once again, the Bear talk a lot about their alleged readiness to accept the American proposal, but so far there have been no signs of the Russian army preparing for real silence. On the contrary, since Easter, the occupier has resumed its usual assault activity at the cost of significant losses. The Bear are trying to advance, and every day of such battles at the front proves that the Bear is really trying to deceive the world, to deceive America and others, and to further prolong this biblical war. And that is why we need pressure indispensable to make the Russian take all the steps, whatever is necessary to stop the biblical war. Once again, this is coming out from the leader of Ukraine. All right. The problem here is that we are dealing with a nuclear nation, and they carry the most powerful nukes in the world. They could literally transform entire regions in a heartbeat. There has to be some, again, cease plan. We don't want to go further to this biblical war. It will lead to possibly, mushroom clouds. That's something that we do not want to see. Guys, we're gonna get to the North Korean soldiers, but I do have some more updates I want to share with many of you. Just give me 1 second here. So you have Donald again put out a message. Donald questioned Vladimir peace as Russia unleashes 149 drones on Ukraine. The Bear just hit Ukraine with 149 drones in one night. 57 were taken down, 67 jammed, but some still got through, taking one person and impacting others. This comes right after Donald said he doubted Vladimir actually wants peace, even though 24 hours earlier he claimed Ukraine and Russia were very close to a deal. Donald, flying back from France's funeral, called out Vladimir missile strike on innocents and hinted at new sanctions. Meanwhile, fighting is raging in the Kursk, there you go, once again, Kursk region. And the Bear claims it's winning. But Crane says, not so fast. Alright, so once again, guys, definitely seeing nation against nation. By the way, if you guys missed my last video, I will leave the link in the comments box. You have Pakistan is warning that they have their nukes facing towards India, 130. And there's been a lot of information coming out that generals are, taking their family out from those regions into other lands. So the link will be in the comments box. Make sure you check out that video. Okay, now we're gonna go back to the news article, but here's the one, guys. This is the one I want to bring up. Alright, so this link, like I said, it will be in the comments box. So you have Pakistan in panic Minister warned nuclear strike. Generals send families abroad. All right, so once again, like I said, this link here will be in the comments box if you guys want to check it out. North Korea on April 28th, and once again, it's a new day out there. This is coming out from North Korea journalist. April 28th confirmed for the first time that it has sent troops to fight for the bear in the war with Ukraine under the order of leader Kim. It added that they made an important contribution to the liberation of the bear territory occupied by Ukraine. Now, the victorious end of the battle to liberate the Bear Kursk region showed the highest strategic level of the firm militant friendship between North Korea and Russia. The Korean Central News Agency cited North ruling party as saying, the Bear said last week that Ukrainian forces have been expelled from the last Russian village they had been holding, although Kiev denied the claim and said its troops were still operating in Belgorod, another of the Bear region bordering Ukraine. The Central Military Commission of the North ruling Workers' Party said Mr. Kim made the decision to deploy troops under the Comprehensive Strategic Partnership Treaty he signed with the Russian leader Vladimir. Now, in exchange, North Koreans getting some very powerful stuff. They already have one of their satellites in orbit, spy satellite, with the help of Russia. It says here, under the order of the head of state, the sub-units of the armed forces of the Republic regarded the territory of the Bear as one of their country and proved the firm alliance between the two countries. KCNA cited the commission as saying, they who fought for justice are all heroes and representatives of the honor of the motherland. KCNA quoted Mr. Kim as saying, North Korea regards it as an honor to have an alliance with such a powerful state as the Russian Federation. North Korea sent an estimated 14,000 troops, including 3,000 reinforcements, to replace its losses. Ukrainian officials have said, lacking armored vehicles and drone warfare experience, they took heavy casual, but adopted quickly. Here's the thing. 14,000 and they lasted for almost a year. That's compared to Crane, because Crane, there were like at least 3,000 a day being out. 3,000 a day being wiped out this last 3 years. I mean, the real numbers of Crane soldiers is way up there. It ain't no 40,000 or 47,000 like Zelenskyy said. It's not 47,000. The numbers are way up there. And the reason why, well, I could tell you. You have conscription out there in airports. Any male that's come from another land, and let's say they have dual citizenship of, let's say France and Ukrainian, if they come to Ukraine for vacation, they have conscription there. Hey, camouflage, we need you in the front line. There's a population of male decreasing. Everybody's just leaving. And you have those vans. You got vans out there just driving down the streets, and any male, at the age of 18 or 40, they just grab them, snatch them, and put them in a van. Throw them in the front line. Now, if they lost 47,000, they will not be doing all that conscription stuff out there. On April 26, the Bear confirmed for the first time that North K soldiers have been fighting alongside the Bear in Kursk. Neither the Bear nor North K had previously either confirmed or denied the deployment, Reuters said. All right. Give me 1 second here, guys. I want to refresh the page to see if there's any more updates here. Happy Sunday. God bless to every single one of you. Guys, I got to bring this up. This is like some scary stuff here. I mean, look, again, this here is going to be off topic, but look at this here. My goodness. China is going to open the world's tallest bridge. The world tallest bridge. Man, I can't do that, man. I can't do that, man. Oh man, no, I can't do that. That's brutal. That's some. How tall is this thing? Give me a second. China to open world's tallest bridge. All right, so in Hudang Grand Canyon Bridge in China will open this June, standing 2,051 feet above the river. Nearly 1,000 feet taller than France's Moulin Viaduct. Now, once again, this area already has nearly half of the world's 100 tallest bridges, and this one will cut a 2-hour canyon crossing down to just 1 minute. Engineers had to design it to survive harsh mountain winds. That's what I'm saying. The higher, the stronger the wind. So I'm like, how's this gonna, I mean, I get spooked, going through the George Washington Bridge out there from New Jersey to New York, or you have the Lincoln Tunnel. That's the underwater stuff, and yeah, I just don't like going through them tunnels or bridges. Engineers had to design it to survive harsh mountain winds, deep canyons, and extra weather, setting a new world record for heights above ground. It's one of the most ambitious bridge projects ever built, part of Red Dragon push to dominate infrastructure superlatives worldwide. I guess they're trying to prove to the world that we are powerful and strong. Yeah, you guys ain't gonna see me in that bridge. I mean, it's great work and stuff like that, but again, I'm not that type of person that love to be in high bridges. That high? Nope. Give me a second here. Okay, so far this is all the information here, guys. This is all the information. Alright, so if you can, please share this video. Once again, Kim Jong-un makes huge announcement, even though we already know this type of stuff. Again, the way they do things is a little different compared to others in different part of the world. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. For those of you that want to send us letters or prayer request, you can send it to me, US Santiago, or my wife Jessica Santiago at 3432 US Highway 19, number 2, Holiday, Florida 34691. Once again guys, $1 a month Patreon. We get you access to our live stream every Monday. We talk about things that we cannot talk about on the platform. Also, I posted videos today. Those links will be in the comments box. Thank you so much for watching. God bless you all. Put your faith and trust in Jesus Christ, for He's the only way, the truth, and the life. No one gets to the Father except through Jesus. Thank you so much for watching. Till next time later. Peace.